It's the reigning AFC champs and the Packers, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. On the return from his end zone, Malik Taylor. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Here we go with the Packer offense guided by their decorated QB with a long list of Pro Bowls and other accolades next to his name, of course. Aaron Rodgers leading the way.
I remember watching him in college and seeing a guy that you knew had great potential, but I don't know that anyone knew that we would see how he would blossom as an NFL player who will go down as one of the all-time great quarterbacks. Can make every throw from every angle with terrific mobility, and he knows how to win games, always in contention for a championship.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Rodgers leaves to Dillon on the draw. And some room to roam now. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll dump this down to Dillon. That's complete. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Open man, Amari Rodgers complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. So opening drive, 3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Let's go. Do it.
Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They run again with Dillon. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there. And now it's 4th down. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays. You kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
So they'll likely get a few more drives before we see the second team, but a good start for the first unit with 3 points.
Yeah, good start, and now they want to see them build on it because you're exactly right. They'll get a few more drives at this stage of the preseason. Can they continue to evolve and add to what we just saw in the first drive?
Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Mahomes going to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club and one we talk about all the time. In football, puts you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
The one thing that we know for sure, do not question the arm strength of Patrick Mahomes, one of the strongest around.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
And the final readout on Next Gen Stats, remarkable. That ball traveling close to 80 yards in the air. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Taylor now from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. That's complete to Cobb. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. On first down, Dillon nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Rodgers.
That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Partners, a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Rodgers going to throw. Caught by Cobb. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 2nd down, Dillon.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
50 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers.
He'll find DeGuara complete.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
2nd and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And this defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead.
Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Here's Rodgers to throw.
He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara. And he's going to have a Packers first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
And this is going to be caught? No, they say it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Rodgers now to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they'll get this down to the 10.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Rodgers to throw once more.
That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Second down and goal. Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2, got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim. And hopefully they'll be kicking extra points instead.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? That brings up 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough.
On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line.
2nd and 9.
Here's the big man Dillon with it. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. The Packers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Rodgers.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a fair catch called for and taken right on the midfield stripe. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Can see this quite a bit on running plays with the guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. I want to take that course.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Rodgers now on 1st down. Throw over the middle, caught by DeGuara. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Dillon. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The Packers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Shotgun now for Rodgers. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. On now is the Packers punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy? Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down now, it's Hines. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. To return is Taylor. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And he stopped immediately there. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. That'll be caught by Rodgers. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another 1st down. On play action, Rodgers. And that's off the mark, incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He's going to try and go deep again. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Dillon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Dillon. And the step will come inside the 5 at the 4. Throwing now is Rodgers. And it's caught. Touchdown. Josiah DeGuara from 4 yards out. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the result, a Green Bay score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. On 1st down, Mahomes. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. These offensive starters still out there in the 2nd quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the 3rd quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the 3rd quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the 4th quarter.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They'll drop to throw. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now Aaron Rodgers and the offense heading back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. And he's got his big tight end here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers throwing the out route incomplete. That's Cobb. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. On now is the Packers punter as he's on here to punt it away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now they're just going to run it here up the middle, and he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. Week 3 of the preseason is here. Everyone wrapping up their exhibition schedule. No games for the league on Labor Day weekend. And then it all begins. The 17-game regular season gets underway on the Thursday after Labor Day with the NFL kickoff game. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they were even better throwing the football. Lots of open receivers to choose from, and you can bet that'll continue to be a focus in the second half.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Time now for Patrick Mahomes as we put him in our players spotlight. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. Hey, he's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with a quarterback on the ground so much.
Now, he'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, right back to Hines. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at 5th, scoring a conversion here on 3rd down. Mahomes hit. He lost the football, and the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point? But after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? This is a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and 8. They'll try the left side. Hines takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's a big play there for the Chiefs.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Open man here, Schwartz, complete.
Not much there, only a yard. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
He'll check this down to Hines.
Personal foul. Defense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. On 2nd and goal, Mahomes. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Za'Darius Smith able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Deshaun Hand, his 2nd sack of the night.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal, now brings up a decision on 4th down.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This from 44 yards away. Butker's kick here is good. And that lead is back down to 9 now. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Running left is Dillon.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. To throw is Rodgers.
Now swing pass for Dillon. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
From midfield, here's Rodgers.
Open man left side. It's the tight end DeGuara.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers.
They'll set up a screen for Dillon.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Rodgers going to throw. Caught by Cobb. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Rodgers again now. And this is going to be incomplete. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Mahomes now on 1st down. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, and he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now here's Mahomes. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. 3 quarters have come and gone, and that'll do it for the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. A first throw for the backup Trubisky. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Trubisky. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 7th play of this drive coming up. And a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So just enough juice to get the 3, and I think that wind at the back helped a little bit there.
Certainly did, and to me that tells me that head coach knows his kicker and realized the wind was at his back. That's probably the outer limits of what he could make, and he knew the wind might be able to aid him and get that ball over the crossbar, and it did.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Jordan Love ready on first down here. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Love. He's going up top for Taylor. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. On 2nd and 10. Love keeps himself, but in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Underneath here to Hill. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
On now is the Packers punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Chiefs offense set to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trubisky will throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now Trubisky to throw. Over the middle here to Donnell. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Trubisky to throw again. It's brought in by Harris.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Now it's Trubisky. This is Donnell with a grab.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Good call there on 1st down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Dancing to his left. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. They're looking at throwing the nose of the football. Now Trubisky. He gets it complete to Harris.
And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Now, after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Throwing here, Trubisky. This is caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. From 8 yards out.
And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Returning it, Johnson. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter.
Here's Hill again on 2nd down.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They run it again with Hill. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Now Love. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line. Down to a knee goes Love, and that should be the final act of this football game. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and it was a game where they got out to